to today's episode of PC24 RETV. Today we are going to talk about how to make your house saleable by a simple act, which is just a fresh coat of paint. We will have esteemed guest with us who runs a very reputable business, Paul Likuxi. We'll bring him on board very soon. While he's waiting in the studio, we'll like to talk about certain regular thing that we always talk about. First of all, many congratulations to you if you are celebrating your birthday, anniversary, a newborn in your family, or you have moved into your house. Fantastic. Great job, guys. Many congratulations. And then we'll like to talk about how we can get inspired. So we have a quote here for you from amazing person, Jim Rohn, who was a life coach, and he gave us tons of great quotes. And one of the quotes that we have here is there are two ways of pain you will go through in life: pain of discipline and the pain of regret. Discipline weighs ounces, while regret weighs tons. Isn't that so true? Because this is how you feel. Once you start regretting, the burden becomes unbearable, and then there is no one to hear of your sad story. And then it adds up to that. Whereas the burden of being disciplined on schedule in a particular, control of your own life, that weighs ounces. That is very light. Consider weather against tons of weight of solid iron on your shoulders, similar to that. So I hope you remember this, but I will say it again. There are two ways of pain you will go through in your life: the pain of discipline and the pain of regret. Discipline weighs in ounces, while regret weighs in. With that thought, well, I hope you enjoyed today's show with us. And the housing market is still going the way it is. We are still trying to find the bottom price of housing market. We don't know where it's going to go yet, but as per economists, they are saying the the difference is that the lowering of price, the price drop is becoming smaller and smaller and smaller with each passing month, indicating we will soon be approaching the bottom price. But we do not see anything that will reduce the interest rates for mortgages and qualifying criteria, which is 200 basis points over and above the promised rate to you. That is the trickiest situation. That something is holding buyers from buying their dream homes, and many have actually withdrawn from the housing market. Now, we also spoke about a fact that for the last 3 4 months, like August, September, October, the housing prices started going up. That made the home sellers skeptical about the fact that, oh my God, the house prices are going to go up and I should hold on to the property for a little longer. But on the other side, there is a recession in the sight. We can see it coming clearly right in front of our eyes, and they say it will be in the first half of 2023. With the recession in mind, remember this thing that people lose their jobs, things become unaffordable. There are other things to focus on other than buying a home. So that's what will drag home buyers away from the market. So now, who will blink first? Buyers or sellers? I guess buyers won't be blinking for a shorter time unless and until end of 2023. Then we'll see how things go around this scenario. Will they improve? Will they go worse? We don't know yet. But chances are Bank of Canada is going to increase its overnight policy rate by about 25 basis point on December 6th or 7th. I think it's 6th. So when that happens, things will have a different perspective. Let's see how Bank of Canada uh, acts in December with its overnight lending rate, and how the Labor Ministry gives us the statistics on the inflation and unemployment rate. But before we continue talking like that, we have our guest here, and we may have some barking sound in the background, so keep ready for it. Don't get intimidated. That's a nice guy in the background. Paul cannot get rid of him. So he and Paul, they're both going to talk in today's show. So I would like to invite our guest of honor, Paul Likutsi from WasLivePainting.com. Welcome, Paul.
Well, a warm good morning to you too, Paul. Thank you very much for the opportunity to share our paint to sell division at Walls of Lighting.
Well, yeah,
Happy,
you gave us a
happy
big
and
honor
excited to be here too.
when you said yes to come on this channel. But before you even talk, I'm going to play a little video. Hey, how are you, sweetie? Is it a boy or a
There
girl?
you go. Happy's in the house. That's
Happy in the
HAPI.
house. But I would like to
Yes.
play this quick video for Paul before we continue the discussion.
Hi, I'm Paul Akuski from Walls Live Painting, and I'm here with Brian Baumler.
That's me.
And I just wanted to introduce him to our company. We're proud to be a Baumler approved painting contractor
There it is.
right here.
One of the
And
good guys.
one of the best guys, servicing Oakville, Burlington, Mississauga.
Wherever you need him to go.
Our paint's eco-friendly, and we're proud to be a part of this program. So feel free to give us a call, 905-339-0033, or visit our website, www.wallsalivepainting.com, or ask Brian.
BomblerApproved.com. You can find Paul on there. Paul's the man. If he needs some painting done, there he is.
Phoenix, are you here?
Where'd our roller go?
Here.
There it is.
And there's our president of the company, Phoenix.
All right.
Okay, thanks, Brian.
Good to see you.
Take care.
See you later.
Oh, I see. Happy
Wow.
was always there with you, huh?
Yes, he is. And that's an old clip that we've been
Mm-hmm.
through. Yes. Let me just, my ringer, it hasn't stopped ringing. The trend of
Okay.
today's painting market, we have a division called Paint to Sell, and it's
Yeah.
been very successful getting homes ready for market, working liaison with stagers and real estate agents and brokers. It's the least expensive way to get your home ready for market is with paint. So we use a no odor Green Promise paint from Benjamin Moore and Sherwin Williams, and our crews work very diligently. We're on call 24/7. We had to set up a site today, this morning, which came from in Oakville,
Mm-hmm.
because we got a call, and the sellers are very interested in getting their home ready for a market. So I have a crew of painters in, and there's a funny story I have to share with you. Sometimes we have
Oh,
to hide during interviews or
yes.
during walkthrough. We'll just pack up our tools and go away for lunch while they walk through
Mm-hmm.
the property. They can't tell that we're here because the paint is eco-friendly and has no odor. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
But
I know.
no,
I remember one of my client hired you because he she actually loved Brian Baumler. She would see
yes,
her shows, and when you met the family, and it was another surprise that you were in the same school as the seller's daughter.
that's right. And
So it
back
was
to my
double
old lady.
coincidence that day, which was fabulous. It was unbelievable.
Oh, she is such a dear woman, and the clip went viral, Paul, thanks to you. And Brian just was over the moon happy that a 90-year-old woman stayed home and watched his programs, and she wished him, his family, his wife, all the best. That's it. It was a wonderful moment in my career. Oh, last audio.
Can you hear me
Hey,
now?
Paul. Yes, I can. That's
Okay,
wonderful.
I don't know what's going on at this end. So I remember the house was very dated,
Hmm.
and they wanted to spend more than $15,000 to spruce it up, do this or do that. I said, don't spend that kind of money. Hold on to your horses. Let me look through it. So I went there and then I said, okay, call Paul Likuxi. He's your guy, right?
I'm
And
glad they did that.
you just brought the life of the house back. It was like it was living again, breathing again, showing its glamour, splendor, and everyone was so happy when they went into the house. Nobody told me that the house has any issues with it, even though we were very speculative about getting the right price, being a condominium building right on the front. It is not supposed to be a great area for many people. And then looking at what he did, that was phenomenal. And all this emotional story that went with it added more flavor to it.
It truly did, Paul. And the least expensive way of expressing yourself is with paint and color. We neutralize homes and create a blank palette for the new buyer so that they
Hmm.
can, with all the expenses associated with purchasing a new home, they're
Hmm.
able to live on a clean palette, a blank canvas,
Yeah,
and feel comfortable. And then plan, to redecorate. And so that worry isn't there. They can move in right away. And what colors we use are trending in today's market with Benjamin Moore. Colors such as classic gray, gray owl, Collingwood, or cedar key. It
yes,
envelops the home and makes it more inviting.
it does. It does. So many people are intimidated with the idea that if they call in a painter, it's going to cost them tens of thousands of dollars. So you have different program for people who just want to sell quick flip. It's not kind of too expensive as far as my experience goes with it. So would you like to say something about that thing?
I would. Our company is pleased to have a division called Paint to Sell, and it's exclusive to realtors and brokers, as well as clients wishing to sell their properties. Okay, and it's cost plus painting. You're basically paying for the cost of doing the painting as opposed to a custom painting project. So it's an economical way of getting your home
Mhm.
ready for market, and it's very cost effective.
It's very cost effective. I
Yes.
know I don't remember how much, but when the family sold their house, they were nothing but praise for you, right?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
wonderful to
all
hear.
the time. They were like so much. Even the lady, the old lady, she was very excited with what you accomplished in their property, and she kept coming back to me saying, "Oh, how is Paul? Is he doing great?" I said, "Yes, he's doing great. He's making tons of money around. So don't worry about that."
Oh, paintings for 25 years. We've been established here in the Oakville, Burlington, Mississauga markets, and we have a very good presence. And I've worked hard to, you know, um, make our brand awareness more readily available for everybody to utilize.
So
Whether it's
tell me
custom
one
home.
thing. I am reading your website, your core message there, where you say, painting is our business, color is our craft.
That's right.
You came up with that?
I did actually, and
You have a mind of an artist, man.
there's an artist in everybody. How you choose to harness it and express it, it's truly up to the individual. I've been
Well,
doing it
yeah,
for
but I don't know what kind of artist is in me, but I see an artist right up there. In you, on your website, in whatever you say, and it speaks your passion. something that brightens your eyes. I see sparkle in your eyes all the time when you're working on a project and you never tire.
Thank
So you're saying you are 24/7, 365 days available. What time do you sleep?
Well, I don't know. I remember a call from Paul Chima on a Sunday at 11 o'clock at night asking me to visit a client to get some doors corrected because it didn't quite look right. And I took the call. So, what we do well, or we don't do it. And it's basically color, painting. It's a vehicle for me to express my artistic side. And as you are with technology, I am with paint. I see what's
Yes.
trending and I try to be at the forefront for each and
Yes.
every client. And honestly, it's been very kind to me. I love the Jim Ron quote that you started off your show with. That speaks
Mhm.
volumes to me. It resonates with me. And I think that if everybody goes in with their eyes open and they're all in concert, from the real estate agent, the broker, to the painter and the stager, you cannot you cannot do any better than listing a home that way.
Yeah. So, what do you suggest when someone is selling their home? What kind of color do you recommend to them? What do you think they should do? I know you are zero whack, what you're saying, which don't give any order, zero order paints, right?
Yes.
What color do you recommend? Because when we go into houses which are listed on MLS, we
Mm-hmm.
see funky color, purple,
Yep.
blue, pink, many shades of pink,
Mm-hmm.
black. And I look at the house and I look at why does it look so dark? Why the rooms look so smaller? So what do you recommend people should do when they are thinking of selling? It's coming from paint perspective.
From a
Hi,
paint
Happy.
perspective, and
He's
hey,
giving you
hey,
lots of
happy
kisses
Kitten.
there.
I know he's the top dog and CEO here at Painting.
Oh, he's CEO was live painting. Hi, Happy. How are you
Hello.
guys?
No, he rides with me and he comes and visits clients. He's a very intuitive dog. He's a happy Havanese. But I'll put him down. Colors that are safe. Neutral colors are safe. Um, Stick with light, bright, and airy. And I always look to the floor and the soft furnishings before suggesting colors that resonate with
Mhm.
clients, potential buyers. So, what I classically use is I'll use grays, I'll use beiges. Builders are smart when they sell homes. They provide a blank canvas, and then once clients purchase, or builders will do it. And okay, Happy wants to say something. Um, Builders will do it. Anybody, just provide a blank canvas. Colors from Benjamin Moore that I'm very fond of are classic gray,
Mhm.
Collingwood, cedar key. If you have brown undertones, something that picks up with everything that the home has to offer. Stagers, I have to give credit to stagers. They're pretty magical. They come in and do their thing, and they work with the colors. They'll suggest colors. I'll suggest
Yes,
colors, and the client approve colors. And
because
no,
colors determine what kind of artwork will go in the walls, what kind of accessories will be kept in the house, color,
less,
decor,
less,
everything matches with the paintwork.
yeah, no, less is better. Actually, anything personal, family pictures, and that are all taken down. And artwork is supported by the color. So they'll choose pieces, or they'll bring pieces in just to showcase the home. So we are
Let
the
me ask you
background.
one thing. It may be off topic, but I don't know if you can even answer that or not. You don't have to. You can say pass. Don't talk
All
bullshit
right.
with me. You can say that. So colors, colors do affect somebody's mindset too, as far as I know. If you are among neutral colors, some vibrancy or any kind of color, they influence your thought process too. This is what I strongly believe. So when you walk into somebody's house with too much red, I think, oh, are these people very aggressive in nature? Because there is a red color. And it's strong, it's a youth color, color of youth, red, youthfulness, right? Aggressiveness. So when I see some calm color, like you said, neutral, I see the family a bit more mature and able to understand your thought process because we talk about people personality all the time. Some people have also developed the color codes or some matrix that if they shake hand like this is that kind of person. If he is he argumentative, is he analytical, is he smooth? So many criteria. It's confusing your mind, and I never remember that. Do color have some change, if mind changing effect also?
There's a whole psychology of color, Paul, and it's something that I will be working on next year. So I will tell you about it now.
Mhm.
I'm going to be introducing color. That's the name of the company. It's a division of Walls Alive. Color therapy is so important. It reflects the personalities that we have inside. Look in your closet. Take a look at the colors you wear. Those are safe colors. Red, as you mentioned, denotes hungry. It denotes an appetite. It's
Yeah.
bold. It's a statement color. I pop colors of red on walls in custom homes. Yellow is my happy color, as you can see above
Yes.
me. It
And I've
makes
been
me
looking for
happy.
a yellow shirt for the last 2 years. Couldn't find any.
Well, there's so many shades of colors, just like a million shades of off white.
Mhm.
Finding one that resonates with you is so important because it makes you feel comfortable and it makes
Yeah.
other people more comfortable with you. Um, but color is it's it's I'm bold and brave and say it straight. There's three constants in life. One is love, one is happiness,
Mhm.
and one is color. We're continually influenced. Look around you. We're con- we're so influenced by color. It affects our moods, our personalities, our lifestyles, and I heal homes with color.
Mhm.
I'll go in and I'll take a look around and I'll just say, there's something not right here. And normally I can be, um, I'm pretty right when I say,
Mhm.
find the color that best redefines your living space. So it's what you're comfortable with. And you look great in blue. Blue's your color, Paul. Your backdrop. And blue, I found blue late in life. I wouldn't
Yeah.
use it as
I
a music
I don't know. I have
but
a liking
blue's
for this color, light color, grayish, light bluish. It's not that boy thing kind of stuff. It's not. It's just that my favorite colors, and I
you
like
wear
them
it
very much.
you wear it
And
well, Paul.
well,
And that's your way.
I will tell you this thing. Red indicates strong physical strength. Again, aggressiveness, right?
Mm,
Whereas I read somewhere that green color is kind of a balanced personality. So people who are thinking, why do my kids always fight in our house? Why we have so much discomfort at our place? Why can't we four people or three people, two people in a family come to a nice discussion and conclusion? Why is there always there are arguments and nudging and all those things? I will tell them this: check the color of your house. Maybe you want to consider repainting your whole house. Is it a similar thing when you go close to a lake, or you are at a beach, or you are in the mountains enjoying the serene scenery around, green color? You feel calm. So we
it is.
don't bring them at our home, so we need maroon shade. That's okay. I'm not offending anyone. That's not my intention. It's your house. Paint whatever you want.
Well, honestly, green. We go to the forest for to find the stillness that resides in you, and if it's by the lake, which I'm fortunate, I'm close to. Whether it's a walk to the lake, whether it's a walk in the forest, whatever serenity that you can seek in life, just aids in your disposition. And believe it or not, it truly helps cope with today's ever changing environments, whether it's real estate, whether it's love and happiness, whether it's what you seek in life, you'll find. And
Yeah,
color is a conduit and medium for it.
yeah. That's what I say. Colors affect not only saleability of your property, but how you will live in your property. It is so harmonious to have the right tone. So, who is the best person to ask for suggestion? It's not Google for sure. It's someone in the flesh and has bones that he can stand straight and he can talk straight. Go to Paul Lipsy, give me a shout. WallsAlivePainting.com is the website. WallsAlivePainting.com. www.wallsalivepainting.com, and he actually brings your wall alive. And they start talking to people. Go into your house and they want to write an offer on your property. And he's not going to make a big hole in your pocket. As far as I know, Paul, he's more like philanthropist, helps people. Right, Paul? What else you want to tell me about the colors?
Well, when you talk about people, it's about painters helping people, and that's my philosophy. Um, colors, I think color is a powerful medium of self-expression, whether you're leaving a property or you're purchasing a property. I always let people and clients know the colors that resonate with you will resonate
Mhm.
and create a higher vibrancy when dealing with others. So find the serenity that exists in your home and choose the right color. There's a lot of, you know, colors trend, but they're cyclical. They come back,
Mhm.
and it's not a fashion statement. It's something that
Yes,
makes you comfortable.
yeah, I agree. And that's exactly what I want to tell people because painting is kind of a basics of of a property, I would say, be it commercial, be it residential, be anything, and that reflects who you are, how people should talk to you. So you are kind of giving a subtle message to people, hey, I have this personality. So talk to me in the same tone. I feel
Exactly.
that all the time. It's people will say, oh, what kind of freak subject is that? How can you tell people's behavior from the paint? Maybe they moved in, they didn't have money to repaint the house and they're just living there as is. Okay, then use other criteria. Combination with wall color.
Well, if you're purchasing a home or if you're selling a home, okay, selling, keep it safe. Provide a neutral canvas. When purchasing a home, talk to us and we'll provide you with layout. You can assist designers, you can find out what's trending, and then narrow down your choices to what exactly feels right for you.
Absolutely. And the number to call, if that is correct on your website, is 905-339-0033. It's very easy to remember. And I wish you guys take full advantage of this amazing person. I strongly recommend Paul Likuxi for all things paint work. And he will not bite you. He may bite you just like that Apple logo, a small bite, but not a big bite. Or is it, or your bite is
You know,
smaller than that?
My bite, I don't bite. we're all
Okay, but
we're dog friendly, and no, we're honestly, Paul. It's been a rewarding 25 years plus in the market here in Oakville and Burlington, and I've spent the 40 years of my life harnessing the potential of colors. Starting back when I was 17, my grandfather was a craftsman and he was a painter. He passed on his legacy, and I'm keeping it alive with Walls Alive.
Paul, before you go, one question.
Mhm.
Sorry, I don't know what I'm trying to say. What's the best way of getting a house painted before you move in, right? But when someone already has their stuff in it, do you bring people in that remove the stuff, move things around, or something like that? Does that add up to the cost?
Well, Paul, we're fully insured for $2 million. We carry WSIB for all our professional painters, and we'll assist on different items that need to be moved if the client's requested. But no, to paint your home before you move in is ideal, and it's less costly. We don't have to navigate through lots of furniture, and our painters come in, and they're convenient, and convenience is paramount in what we do. So, in terms of be prepared, we are, and we ideally have clients that are too, and we're in concert with them. And we take the pain out of painting. How's that?
Yes,
So feel free to give us a call, 905-339-0033. I've been blessed with a gift that I can share with you and your clients, as well as other people in need of finding the right colors for their home.
absolutely. Absolutely. Paul, thank you very much for being on the show with us today. I really appreciate you being here. If you want to say something, then you're free to go. You're free to say now, and if you want to leave, you're free to leave. Let me know.
Well, I'm going to enjoy the rest of your program with Happy. Happy, you want to say goodbye?
Okay, then
Oh,
stay here with me. No, you don't need to go anywhere. So
yeah.
it's not that I talk about this subject all the time, but our life is governed by numbers, and numbers come from nowhere but the economy. And economy these days is kind of breaking people's back. It has come to a point where people find it extremely difficult to purchase their food. With inflation still at 6.9%, and core things have gone up so much that people cannot even think of buying their house yet. They are struggling. They're struggling, and I don't think it's wise to reach out to them and say, "Hey, are you thinking of selling your home?" Well, some people will sell their homes because they need to get out of their property, and this is where they are. If I could bring back my old slide where when the things went up, this is here it is. Just bear with me for a second. The prices they went up by so much that people were thinking, is it wise for us to buy things anymore? They went up to 5.3% year over year, excluding food and energy. September gain was 5.4%. That was too much, Paul. I don't know how you're coping up, but life has become really hard for many people. Do you feel the
Oh,
crunch?
I'm feeling it in everyday life. Everywhere you look, prices are going up. It's how we spend the
Yeah.
money and our money, and you have to allocate how much. The index that you're using is so paramount for people to know that. But don't let it bring in fear. Don't be nervous in today's market. Keep doing
Well,
what you're
no,
doing.
that's not a fear, but this is that we should be aware of what is going on around us, and this is a true picture. It's not like confusing or misleading, or we don't want people to get scared of what's coming, what's going. It's just that this is the way it is. and people must need this. So we keep telling them right now the wages went up by 5.6% year over year, but prices they rose much faster than wages. So I will take a quick break here and come back with more information on this criteria and what's coming up next. Thank you very much. Stay with us for.
Are you looking for a reliable legal office that can handle your closing in the most effective manner? If yes, please get in touch with Rakesh Joshi at 416 213 8600. Joshi Law Office provides all the legal advices about real estate law, business law, immigration laws, notarization and affidavits, wills and trust. Give them a call today, 416 213 8600. Are you looking for reliable immigration services? If yes, contact Sukhi Paul at 647 296 4575 or office phone number 905 790 8877. They are located at 219 220 at 7956 Torban Road. It's right at the intersection of Torban Road and Steeles Avenue West. Contact them for all kind of visa services. Finding an honest and diligent insurance and investment advisor is a rarity these days. If you are looking for great advice, contact Mr. Bhupendra Mane, who is the regional director of Cosmos Financial Center. They are located at Union number 830 Top Flight Drive, Mississauga. The phone number to call is 647 448 6229. Give them a call today. Is your business suffering from performance? If yes, it is the right time to call Ravinder Duggi at 416 807 7986. She will find out the weak points and the points where the performance issues are paramount and help you fix those issues. Give her a call today. Do not be late. Are you looking to buy or sell your home or any commercial real estate? If yes, call me today at 647 333 2273 or 647 328 3279. I provide services in real estate and mortgages. I am mortgage broker with Akal Mortgages Inc., where when we say yes, we stand behind our promise. Reach out to me today. Do you want to shop right without burning your pockets? If yes, please visit Monisha Discount Warehouse at 377 Burnhamthorpe Road, East Mississauga, Ontario. They are the best. They have all kind of Indian, Pakistani and other local stuff that you can buy at literally throwaway prices. Contact them at 905 361 0773. Monisha Discount Warehouse. D.P. Jain is a well-known name in the fields of accounting. You can contact him today at his cell number 416 305 0080 or his office number 905 790 9327. Once you start working with him, you will never want to leave him. He is 5-star professional. Call him today. D.P. Jain Professional Corporation. PC24 RETV is heard over so many different channels. If you want to promote your business for free, call me at 647 333 2273. You can also send your artwork to contact@paulchima.com. We are here to be partners in your business success. 647 333 2273.
Thank you very much for staying with us throughout this commercial break. We are back here. So we're talking about the housing market and the economy. Economy has been changing on a very rapid speed. Before economy, we spoke with our guest, Paul Likuxi, and Paul told us about colors, how they affect people's mindset and psychology. So selecting the right color may be another thing you want to consider if your family or your household has tons of argumentative behaviors, and you want to fix that up. So I would continue with this economy thing and the real estate market. If we look at the housing market, which I have in front of me, we are not yet into the buyer's market territory. We're pretty much balanced in so many different types of housing, such as detached, semis, condo townhouses, condominium apartments, linked houses, attached or townhouses, co-op apartments, detached condos. And one thing that we may be in buyer's territory, maybe the co-ownership apartment, but it needs to be seen what is the usual number of days on the market. We have Paul back here. So
Hi,
an
Paul.
inventory between 2 to 4 months, that is a balanced housing market. You cannot say we can beat the seller and we can negotiate the best price. It doesn't work like that. Right now, for many houses, such as detached home, and I'm talking about the overall geography under Toronto Regional Real Estate Board, and this is so far 2.6 months inventory for detached homes, 1.5. So this is highly tilted in seller's favor for semis. For condominium townhomes, it is 2.5. Again, balanced market. Condo apartments are 3.5 months of inventory. Again, balanced. And linked houses has less than 1 month's inventory, strongly tilted in favor of sellers. That's why the sellers are getting 102.2% of their asking price. Okay, so for all those silly social media posts saying, "Hey, it's buyer's market," you just go to disregard them. It is not a buyer's market yet. Will it be in buyer's market? I don't know. We'll have to see what comes next. Attached row townhouses, they are also in seller's territory, and that's why they are getting 101% of their asking price. So if they are asking for $100,000, they're getting more than that. Co-op apartments, they are again less than 2 months of inventory, but then people have two criteria. Type of houses is one thing, and then when they start making adjustment, then there's a unique liking for a particular lifestyle. This is where apartments come in picture. So people don't want apartments. Some want apartments. It is how the life circle goes in, but that doesn't determine if they are very much in demand or not. Co-op apartments are not too high in demand, even though the inventory is 1.9 months so far. They are selling for 97.2% of asking price. Not a bad number though. That's pretty respectable. Before all this craziness was there, I, we used to have um, about 2 to 3% negotiation margin in when we would bring an offer on the table. So if someone listed for $100,000, our offer would be about $97,000. The remainder 3% gap, it is negotiable. Some people are lucky to get higher, so they can get 98% or 98.5%, but there was very rare chances where people would pay more than listed price. And the listed price used to be calculated by two or three methods, all coming to the same conclusion, like how much that particular neighborhood has increased in value over the last 10, 15, 25 years. So that required us to see a particular house that probably sold multiple times over the last 25 years. So we would determine the average gain in value over all those different cycles. And then we'll say this is the price. The second method we used was house price index, which is a relatively fresher way, but we used to include that. We'll see, okay, the house prices have gone up by this much, so let's Do math. So this is what you paid 10 years ago. This is where it should be now. Add negotiation margin of 2 to 3%, and that there goes the listed price. And the third method we used to use was how the neighborhood is selling. Because one street may be superior than the other street on the market. Some people think, oh my God, this is just in my backyard, but why are they getting higher value than my house? Which seems similar, but that was how it was. Some streets have higher potential, higher value. Maybe it's demographics, people of particular kind. Some ethnicities, they raise the price in their not in municipalities, sorry, in their neighborhood, and they just want a particular community. It's not racial, it's not discrimination. It's how they change the price so people who can afford go there, people who can't afford don't go there. So this is kind of financial barrier set up by them. So we used to see all these different criteria, then will come at a reasonable listed price, and then number of days would be 20, 30, 40 days. That was okay. That's how the system used to be. If you just took a license, I would like to tell you this thing. Now things are different. For people who took license in the last 3 years, imagine their mindset now. All
Yes.
people who took license in the last 3 years, they will just put a house on sale and it will sell within 24 hours. And
I
they'll say,
know. It's
sold
hard.
for 110% over asking.
It was
Do you see
crazy.
that those signs now?
Not particularly. People are having to do a little bit extra work now. They have to make their homes more inviting. They've got to clean up the yard. There's other inventories and there's other competition if you want full value for your home.
Yeah, no
So,
people have to think about curb appeal too. Not only of their own house, but the neighbors too. I remember
well,
way back, many years back in the practice, one of the house that I was selling, it looked very bad because city wasn't taking care of weeds that were growing alongside. The weeds were like as high as 5, 6 feet high. So I told my clients we need to trim all those weeds before we even put this on market. He said it's not my property. Why should I do that? I said okay, that you don't have to do that. So I was lucky to get an aerial photograph of the neighborhood when the development was built. It was beautiful. I may have that video somewhere. I will show you that. It was beautiful. And then I went to the site, did a video the way it looks now. I put those two videos on social media, and guess what? Who called me? The city clerk from Brampton. He said, we are sorry for this. We'll send an inspector. We'll get it fixed. So they sent someone, and the report was the property is well maintained. There are no overgrown bushes or weed. And I said, I never talked about the property. Can you tell your inspector to turn around 180 degrees and see the other side? When he sent second inspector, who actually turned around, looked right opposite the property with his back to the house, and then he noticed the weeds. They cleared all those weeds the same day, and I got a message that we have done that. Sorry for inconvenience. This was somewhere in 2010 or around that period. So I went there and then we did a photo shoot. Then we put the property on MLS.
it's about. It's great when you have that kind of. If you're able to get the city to cooperate, and anything helps. People want to feel at home. Remember, we're looking at forever homes now, not multiple. People are
No,
looking for
not multiple.
and
Multiples only if you list a house 4 or 500 below market value.
Hmm.
So yeah, then people start. I still don't understand their agents who bring offers. They should be very wise to know that this house won't sell for that price. Why waste time? But they'll still come there and they write an offer. And then there are a couple offers, and there is one serious buyer who ends up paying more because some silly buyer decided to put their own offer there, which was never going to go through.
People are
This
people.
is how it is.
Well, it's up to us to educate. For me, getting the home ready, for you, the professional and mechanics of real estate, I'm an artist. I rely on people like you, Paul Gima, to help me
Yeah,
know when it's the right time to sell, know when it's the right time to save, and I need your guidance. So it's
absolutely. And that's what
it,
I'm trained in. But many people, they are of the viewpoint that we do nothing, we just list a property and then we skim a large chunk of money for doing nothing, but which is not correct. I really encourage those people who think this way that we make free money to get a real estate license and run into this business for about 4 or 5 years. Then come back to me and tell me your experience, how you feel now. Because unless I think from your point of view, I won't understand your problem. And mostly people don't see that. They think, oh, they listed, sold tomorrow, then why should I pay them $20,000? My money, but they don't understand the person who is paying is buyer because it's built into the purchase price. This is then you can go to city and say, why are you charging me 15,000 land transfer tax? I don't want to pay you that. What did you do for me? City won't let you even close the property then. It is hard for people to understand our profession when we have. I'm not trying to defend my position, but I'm trying to, bust that myth people have in their mind that realtors do nothing, but they just skim money off people's property. It's not the case. If the property doesn't sell in 90 days, do people pay more commission? Versus when they say, oh, you sold it overnight, do you want to give us a break on the commission? How does it work? Hey, Paul, you did the painting in one day. I don't think that was too tiring job or laborious job. Yeah, you cut us in a price. Versus when Paul thinks, okay, let me do this work in 10 days. Will I get paid more?
well, that's his stick. When you're in concert with professionals or you're in concert with a team of painters, we turn over homes quickly and efficiently,
Yeah.
and with an older paint system that's eco-friendly, simply because we know that it's a major decision to sell, list, and buy a property. It's probably the biggest decision you're going to make outside of a marriage.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and it's the structure that houses the love that you've created with another. So, honestly, yeah, convenience is paramount with what we do. And I don't want to wait. I know that I wouldn't want to wait if I wanted to buy and sell a property. And you shouldn't have to wait because there's an anxiety.
Mhm.
There's anxiety that's when you're going through the process. And we kind of quell that with our professional painters as well as um, what we I think the whole premise behind Paint to Sell, our division of painters that get your homes ready for market,
Mhm.
find where you need and save where you can. And that's what we offer.
Yeah.
But if you
No, I'm pretty confident because I have seen your work. I have seen you deliver. That's why you are here on my show. Anyone who I promote in on my channel, I know how good they are. Otherwise, I don't bring any TDH, Tom, Dick, and Harry on my channel. I made my own acronym. TDH
well, if you
looks
want,
a bit nicer.
yeah, no, spend where you need, save where you can when it comes to selling. And then when you're comfortable, wait a year. I'm not going anywhere yet. So it's 25 years of painting homes and offices. When it's time, do the research, get multiple quotes. Make sure everybody's on the same page when it comes to
Absolutely.
decoration. And if there's a variance, then wonder why there's a variance. Are you in the same service? Are you in the same professionalism that we offer all our clients?
Yeah,
And when you're ready, call us. Because on a 10-day project, Paul, we're doing a custom home.
yeah,
Okay? And our custom homes last forever. The most rewarding thing I find is when I go back to see a client and I look at their homes 10 years later. It's the same colors that I forecasted. The walls are in great shape, but they're either moving or they don't switch colors. These are forever homes with forever colors that reflect the personality of all our clients.
yeah. Well, I'm so thankful you found some time for us because this is really significant to talk. People
Agree.
do all kind of stuff. They end up spending way more money, but on things that may even not matter. But when we tell them do this thing, they just shrug their shoulder. Ah, this guy is expensive. But hey, no, because what we recommend is from buyer's perspective, not from my perspective, not from your perspective. Some third party is going to come to your property and they're going to make an offer. Paul, you might not writing an offer on your property and you are not buying your own home. So why worry about what you think about your own home? So worry what others will think about your property. And this is how you are. This is how we prepare houses. I will definitely share my video when I find it. Paul, I will send you a link. Just
Great.
see how it looks like. It was crazy when I put that up. But it's time for us to take leave now. So thank you very much, Paul, being
You're
here.
very
Appreciate time.
welcome.
Show us you're happy once again before we leave.
Okay. You're happy. It's your turn. Paul wants to say,
Hi,
here we go.
happy.
There's happy.
Hi,
Paul will
happy.
have your life.
Happy,
And
come to
it'll
our house and you will meet our Frodo.
be wonderful.
Way
Well,
bigger
Paul,
than him.
to start the week, and I'm glad. I hope people have heard my message, and that color is such a powerful form of self-expression. And whether you're selling, buying, we're here to help you find the right color for your right home.
You may well leave
Remember,
your phone number, Paul.
it's 905 339 0033. And Paul knows how to catch me
905
after lunch.
339 0033 is the phone number to call. Awesome.
Wonderful.
Before I close this program, I would like to offer my deepest condolences to the families of those who have lost a beloved one this day. And that's what life is all about. One-way traffic. We cannot make U-turn. Some do, but it's for a short time. Or maybe God did some mistake in their calculation. Well, otherwise it's straight line. We cannot go back. So we lose people all the time. And that is the sad story of our lives. We wish to pray to God to give you strength to get over this loss. And we will also pray for your beloved one that they rest in peace and you have a legacy that you carry forward on their behalf. Thank you very much for watching PC24RA TV. We run our show on YouTube. Our channel is PC24RA TV. May we ask you to kindly like, subscribe, and share our channel. It is PC24RE TV. Thank you very much for being with us today. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye for now. Bye, Paul.
Namaste.